So I'm watching YouTube at the moment about oil exploration in, well, various places around the world. And something strikes me that it is men who were doing this work, men who were discovering the oil and then building huge machines to then extract the oil and then storage facilities and then transport facilities and the techniques and the scientific methods to separate the oil from water. And there are so many elements to how we supply oil to the world. And I'm thinking that this is one process that we need in order to survive. All of the cars in the world are running because of oil that's extracted from the ground. And these men have the skills to find the oil and then construct the equipment that will then bury miles underground and pumping billions of gallons of oil and storing it and transporting it. Basically, it's completely awesome how we supply oil around the world to millions of cars on the road. And I'm thinking that it is men who do this work, and basically they're incredibly important in our lives. And some of these men are geniuses to manage the extraction of oil from miles onto the ground and then separating it and refining it, and storing it and transporting it is all absolutely amazing how much work is done to make this possible. And it is men who do this work, and they're never recognized for it, as far as I can see. There's never any acknowledgement that it is men who do this work and make it possible. Now, when I say this, there isn't any kind of competition going on. There's no disparagement or whatever. It's just recognizing what men do. And I think that's fine to do. And it shouldn't mean that there's any kind of competition going on. So I recognize the work that these men do, and it is completely awesome. And the machinery and the technology and the methods, all absolutely amazing on such a huge scale. And there's constant work every day to supply oil all around the world, all of the cars on the road. And it's coming from oil that's extracted thousands of miles away, extracted from miles underground, and all kinds of technology to get the oil suitable to be then used in cars and whatever. I'm so impressed, and I think about my contributions to the world, and I have done stuff that's been worthwhile, but I always feel inadequate when I see these men doing awesome work, vital work to make our lives possible. And I feel I haven't done enough in my life. I don't know if anyone could ever do enough, to be honest, but I feel I've contributed to the world, but maybe not as much as I would have liked. But I'm so impressed with some of the men out there who make my life possible.